paranoia, can't stop the rock. Shake my 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 paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Yeah, I'm up now, isn't okay. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the East. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a yeah, band. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a me?
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Throwing right away is Allen. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
319! Middle. Hey, tight. What is that?
Allen now on second down. They're called in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, New England. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Right, set. On anyone else? Count left yet. Take this one. No touch.
Through the run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On second down, Hurts. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
Intended
I'm trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be third down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pushed out to his left. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. Rolling right. Off he goes. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Patriots.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Atwell sent in motion here. Now Allen to throw on second down. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And a mark him down up beyond the 30. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, New England. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Right back to Warren again. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Brown. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 6. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. They'll run here with Brown. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on third and goal. Brown is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. Inside the 30. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big play to kick off this drive. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up
Second and 5. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. All alone, it's Warren, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Good hustle by the defense to get the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that, but these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before he even had a chance to develop.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Now Brown. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
They'll come up here. First and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. He's got it about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Patriots. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Hey, 73, 73. Anyway, huh?
Tries to start on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, here's Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart plays to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, 73, 73. Crowd left Yeti.
A run now on second down. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Moving left. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Our carry here for Brown. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Patriot first down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, Josh Allen. On the run to the right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be third down. In motion is Warren. To the air on third down, here's Allen. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Patriots.
The man in motion is Watson. Throw once more. Here's Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
73. Now left Yanni. There.
A first down throw for Hurts. Moving to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. So the Eagles use their first timeout here. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no game. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Going for it all. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Eagles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Hurts looking to throw on first down. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Open man, downfield is Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
First and 10. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this.
Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Alert, round it.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. What a big play there for New England. A gain of 66 yards. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Escaping, and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Out to his right. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Handoff here, up the middle, finding room across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 29. First and 10 now from the 36. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Now a handoff, running right. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Hey, 73, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. On the move left. He'll step up and run this.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Second and inches. Throwing is Hurts. Moving outside the pocket, and he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
On play action, here's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Second and 10. Now it's Hurts. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Boys, you got this.
Third, they need 8.
Good, set. On anyone, huh? 63, 60. There. Yeti.
Here's Kurtz, exiting the pocket right. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
On anyone, huh?
Hurts again. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
On first down, it's Allen. With the middle, that one caught by Watson. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Alert!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That pass caught by Amon-Ra.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Atwell sent in motion here. Allen on third down. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good, set. On anyone, huh? Miami. Oh, it's Silver, ready? Delta.
It's first down, and they'll run. This defense all over this one. They're getting down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up second and
Play action. Here's Hurts. Rushed to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. Here's first and 10.
yard line.
On play action, Hurts. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Good, set. On anyone, huh? viene. Delta.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this will be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
10 yards to go.
Good, set. Viene. Fight the Hornet. Hey. Carla, viene. Alpha.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trimmer. Go Silver, ready? Carla, viene. Delta.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Allen. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion now.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taking back to the other side of midfield. Jalen Carter in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
56.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike, if they don't get it on 3rd.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Delta, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up Second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Martin. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Ah, the ball's out.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Second down throw for Hurts. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing incompleted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 11.
Hurts will try it again. On the run to the right. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for two.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hey!
To the air again. Hurts. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
21, Eagles 26.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, opposed to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Hey, hold. Brown 80. Alert. What's that?
First and 10, and it's Allen. Rolling to the left. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
What's that?
Here's Brown. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
319. What's that?
Allen going to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Hey, 73.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.